Good morning, beautiful people, and here we are. We're back again. We have a special guest wearing her special shirt.
I know. I was over there at the ag barn. You guys couldn't see me on the thing, but see, yep, I'm hanging with my heifers today. But there weren't any heifers. There was only horses, but they were sweet. So, y'all, it's already been a day. It's going to continue to be a day. This is day 2 of me being at the high school. I'll be there again tomorrow. At this point, they just need to stick me a cot in the closet. But I'm telling you, those ROTC wards were incredible last night, and yeah, it was good. It was very, very good. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about this before we get into
Okay.
the real reason why, because I'm just so proud of this. So last night, for the first time in 20 years, they issued a medal for heroism to one of the RTC kids, and her name is Marty Atkins. And the reason why is because back in January, this high school student came upon a car crash. I don't know if it happened in front of her or she came upon it. This single car accident was an elderly gentleman. He crashed into the creek. She jumped into this creek in January with no thought of herself whatsoever, jumped into this cold creek and tried to pull this guy out of that car, continued staying with him, trying to get him out until rescue workers arrived. And I don't know grown adults that would have done that, and very well deserved. And she is just incredible, and she's the sweetest person, and she was so humble about it. And we're just so very, very proud of her. And but yeah, that was that, and of course the Katie McKelvey award that they give out every year tears me up every year. She passed in 2006. She was an ROTC student. She was still in high school. And every year they give out an award to a student who showed the same characteristics as Katie, who's selfless, who does it for, like us, who doesn't do it for the glory, but does it just because. So she goes to events, she helps everybody out. And unfortunately, I have forgotten that lady's name, but I will get it. And her dad, Katie's dad, always comes. Her parents always come to this award show every year to present this award.
What a great way to honor Katie's memory.
I know, and I love that. And this is stuff. See, and that's the thing with Warren First. This is what I've started saying. What Warren First is about. When I got interviewed 3 times by students today, but what Warren First is about is that we shine light into the dark corners of Warren County that nobody else is looking at. We go off and find the ROTC kids, the band kids, the choir kids that aren't getting the love and the attention that they deserve here in Warren County, because they are putting in a lot of work, to be able to make it to Orlando and compete in nationals, or to compete in these Raider competitions. You guys have no idea the physical strength. These girls are picking up tractor tires and like putting them on poles. I mean, it's unreal. And I mean, the band kids, we got Pork and Bands coming up. I mean, these are incredible kids, and they deserve a little limelight and a little attention and a little bit of love. And I am just so grateful that we as Warren First can do that. And it has been a week.
Oh.
I'm ready for Kelly to come back. I'm tired of being Kelly. Kelly's exhausting.
I don't know if I could ever compete with, but that's the thing. But between well, now we're adding to our family. Now we've got Vanessa, we got Jeff, and we're always looking for more. But this is community, and I'll tell you, for me, one of my personal best experiences is getting to share in their achievements.
Absolutely.
Getting to be there when they win the wrestling tournament, getting to be there when they hit the highest of their highs, and being able to share their joy and feel that exuberance that hey, and as we know, life goes on after these moments. But hey,
it's part of Warren County history, and that's the reason I
got
go
to
and
be there
photograph.
for it. Yeah.
That's why I like taking pictures, because I'm taking pictures not only for the moms, because when you're at an event, you need to be focused on your kids, not trying to capture the moment. Let me do that. Let me take that burden. I'm happy to do it. But not only am I doing that, but I am recording the history of this town, so that in 20, 30 years, when these kids are in ROTC or in the band, they can go back and look and say, wow, my mom looked like a dork too. Or look how incredible my dad was, and they get to relive that and see and maybe even realize that we were all teenagers once and we do know what it's like. It was a while ago, but we remember, and I think that that's just so important. It's so important to document the town's history and be willing to share that.
Amen.
So,
Amen. Well, we've been very blessed to have such a rich. I mean, this is so organic, and what I attribute to is the people ahead of us,
yes,
the people that came before us, leaving us such a great legacy of awesomeness. Because here we live in probably one of the most beautiful places, and this week in particular, this week has been it's typical Tennessee spring weather.
oh, we're
But
all over the
on the
place.
days that it's beautiful, it is gorgeous. I mean, you look at the crabapple trees. You look at, and I'm still trying to figure out what they look like grapes coming in. It's more
Wisteria.
like a wisteria. That's exactly
I love
what it is.
wisteria. I planted a wisteria tree in my yard. Well, and the dogwoods, which
Oh,
excellent segue. Saturday is the second Saturday of the year. Super excited. And to kick it off, Jimmy Haley will be doing his annual dogwood tour
yes.
of the historic Riverside Cemetery. I'm sorry, I get it mixed up every time. And here we go. Step into spring with history. Spring has sprung. Hang on. Join Warren County historian Jimmy Haley for his annual Riverside Cemetery walking tour on Saturday, April 12th at 1 p.m., weather permitting. Park outside the cemetery and meet at the gate. Tour lasts about an hour. It's free and open to the public. This is an incredible event that he does every year. This is by far one of the most historic cemeteries that we have. A lot of the early day leaders of Warren County are buried there. You definitely don't want to miss that. If you've never done it before, or if you have done it before, go again, because the dogwoods, it's weird to say this about a cemetery, but that cemetery is beautiful in the springtime.
Oh,
with all the dogwoods blooming.
So I had to drive down Chancery heading back into town, and looking to the right and just noticing that row of white dogwoods.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
My patio peach is blooming. My magnolia tulip's blooming. And I'm like, y'all might want to stand down. We haven't had that last snow yet.
Oh, yeah. Well, but it got cold.
Yeah, it did.
How was the weather this morning?
It was a little chilly, but it was great. I'd rather be a little chilly, not freezing, a little chilly than burning up hot, and especially with animals. But I'm telling you, it was that barn. Wow. And I got to play with all the animals.
And you videotaped it?
I did. We had several interviews. Ben Lomond, who has always been so incredible with working with us. And yes. I love that we have that partnership with Ben Lomond. They have always been good to us. And Jonathan Womack was out there. And so I just went live or recorded while he was live or recording. And it was great. And we are just so grateful that Ben Lomond works with us. And that's what it's about. I mean, you know, there's so many generations, and each generation and each person has a different way that they like to get their news. The younger generation is podcasting. But some of the older generation, they prefer a newspaper, or they prefer the television or the radio. I mean, it's not a competition to us. We're happy to all work together because we're just all trying to do the same thing, and that is just shine the spotlight on how incredible Warren County is, how incredible our citizens are, and the fact that despite what some people think, there is a ton to do here.
Oh my goodness! I just want to just shake somebody and say, "Hey, man,
there's plenty."
Because when I finally moved here, there were so many people my age trying to move out of Warren County. Yeah. And it's like, man, why would you want to leave this place? And what was really cool is we got to have Mr. Justin Neely on yesterday. And over the last 20 years here in Warren County, we've had an evolution of venues, and we look at the things that have sprung up. There were a few bars that you could go play music at, but now you got the back porch at Smooth Rapids. Yeah. And whenever they got the campground open and the stage out there, yes. that's incredible. You've got Collins River. You've got down the street from Collins River at Seth Davis's Begonias.
Yes. And that's what Second Saturday is all about. You can walk through downtown
Evelyn
and there's
Taylor.
Live music everywhere.
Hey,
shops are open late. We've got Kings of Queen at the Park Theater this Saturday.
Well, I'll be at the Angel gala.
That's gala.
So,
I am going to do my best. But Saturday is going to be a busy day because I'm going to be at the high school. We are going to be going live on and off all day at the project graduation yard sale, car show. It's a big shindig. Don't forget, if you have yard sale stuff, even if it's a tiny grocery bag, bring it. They will be glad to have it because, they can turn a profit on it. So make sure you go out. You go to see them. Today is the last day to drop off those donations at the facility. At the high school from 6 to 8 p.m. So I'm going to go back to the high school tonight, and then I'll be there all day tomorrow.
And I think I just saw a notification about the flag football girls.
They are killing
rescheduling of their football game.
Let me tell you, I had more fun watching those girls. I will tell you, though, it threw me off because y'all know I don't do sports ball. And they're out there with pacifiers in their mouth, and I was like, what? Did y'all play a bad game last time? Is that why you were giving pacifiers? And then I realized it's the mouth guard. But it looks like a pacifier. But let me tell you, those girls, they don't hold back. These aren't dainty Southern belles. They will put you in the mud. They are incredible. Wow. If you've not seen one of the flag football games, get out there because I'm telling you, they are having an incredible first season.
And so last night's game was postponed and tentatively scheduled to April 21st at 5 o'clock at Nunley Stadium.
Okay.
And let's see. And also,
there was hail in Rock Island. We just found out about that. It was awful.
And the game against Shelbyville was postponed. Now they haven't for the girls softball. I'm sorry, should have led with that. And I don't know what else got canceled, but Splash and Go player of the week for the girls softball team is Sealy Godot.
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 Godot. Sorry, Sealy.
Something very fancy.
G-U-D-A-T.
Yes.
Probably needs an accent.
Godot. But no, you know what was funny? Okay, so not funny, but last night I got to be at the meeting, the Rock Quarry thing, and guys, I apologize. I can't control the sound in there.
Right. We're doing the best we can. I am very blessed that this new phone has got an incredible microphone. I actually bought microphones so I could plug into my phone. The sound was nothing compared to what my phone already can do. But I really was concerned when I was in the barn and the horses were making all kinds of racket. If y'all could hear them, and if you couldn't, I apologize.
But no, it was really cool when and thank you, Jason Hillis, for getting sound put up where people could hear. And guys, I'm sorry I couldn't stay there for the whole thing. Mm-hmm. I have to work. I got to make a living, and so I had to get to the hospital. So, but I was trying to be quiet at the same time. So. There's more to come. Hopefully next week we'll have some folks on to tell you, but I really encourage anybody that wants to know more about it to come to the Republican Party meeting on the 17th in the early voting room. You'll have a lot of people from your county commissioners to other elected officials that are going to be there.
Yeah.
Executive Bell is going to be talking. There's going to be a lot of people talking, and apparently there's a lot of people talking online already about that, and claiming that somebody said that this group is on this and on this, and really
all we can do is report it. We can't control what people say.
We want to get to the heart, but the thing is no one's coming up with solid facts. And you know, and until we see some documents, and the thing is, this is private land. It's not like it's in the public forum right now. So unless there's deeds that are transferred or things like that, where you can look this stuff up. And I'll admit, I'm a nurse and a pseudo podcaster.
Yes.
So
all the many hats. Well, I mean, I was switching hats at O Sugar earlier. I was going from one.
Tell us about O Sugar.
So, grand reopening. They're giving out canvas tote bags to the first 20 people. I don't know if there's any left because that line was out the door when I left over there. They also have little cookies. Oh, my God. So, normally, if you get those cookies with the icing on top, like the decorative icing, they do not have flavor. I'm sorry. They don't. I can't stand those cookies. These are phenomenal. Oh, they're the best. But she has cupcakes over there. And I broke the news, and I kind of kept the secret from everybody, including, but my husband's business, Songbird Studio, is now selling in O Sugar in addition to Tree City. We are going to be sticking pretty much strictly 2 Warren County McMinnville designs that I custom make, and also designs around cupcakes and baking and things like that. It's a little slim pickings right now. I'm sorry, guys. I did not realize how low my inventory was from craft shows, but we will be picking up more as it comes along. That kayak shirt that was such a huge seller last year, there is more coming for that. And so we're really, really excited for all of that. I mean, they're doing such a great job over there. And she was a little bit nervous, but I knew everybody was ready for a cupcake.
Oh,
Everybody was ready for a cupcake.
We know she can cook. Now, where is her new location?
Okay, so her new location is where Intrigue was.
Now that's on Chancery Street.
Yes, and I was not able to say it in the podcast because I forgot. I couldn't remember. It's 410 North Chancery, across from the Gardens of Memory. What was the Gardens of Memory Funeral Home?
Okay.
It may still be. That's a whole other thing. Also, Jocelyn Jimenez did some fantastic balloon arches and cupcake sculptures out of balloons that you can see in that video. So shout out to her. She donated her time for that, and they look incredible. Definitely added just the right amount of ambiance to, it's going to be a spectacular day for Penny and her crew.
Awesome.
So very, very excited for those guys. And there was something else when I was talking. Coffee shop. Okay, so we try to stay on top of stuff. Kelly's out of town, and some breaking news slipped past us, and we apologize, but there is a new coffee shop coming into town.
Oh, yeah.
Scoots, something. It's going in the WG parking lot. Do not know when it's going to open yet, but here is a reminder. Our coffee is open on Sundays.
Yeah.
So you can get your caffeine fix before or after church, or go get it both times. She's there. And she's open on Sundays. And somebody else, I want to say that, is it the Cafe at Tree City that's open on Sundays?
Yes, Cafe at Tree City is open like every day.
Okay, so those 2 places you can still get your coffee. And they are local guys. We can't push that enough.
Yes, and that's a great thing. And I told people earlier, and one of our guests for the show earlier today, Miss Brandy Petrie, she stopped by and saw Miss Tina this morning.
She's fantastic.
And Miss Tina lent her rock. Because she was nervous about being on the show and everything.
See, Miss Tina's good people, and she has an Airbnb. If you need a staycation and don't need to be at your house because people know where you live and they come and knock on the door,
or if you have company coming into town,
there's that too.
A lot of times, I'll be honest with you, we clean whenever we got company coming. Well, like we deep clean, But it's so frustrating, so aggravating. I would much rather say, hey, I got you an awesome Airbnb.
Right.
So, Miss Tina, I'll probably be using that at some point in time.
There's a bunch here in town. I was looking up Airbnbs and it was shocking. Okay, let's get to the real reason we jumped back on air, because we have once again distracted ourselves. Guys, we have so much music news. So first of all, I was right. I'm going to claim it. But the fair has booked Diamond Rio to come and perform this year. I am ecstatic. What a great band.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they were like one of the top bands of the 90s. They were it, and to me, that was like when country music peaked, was in the 90s.
Yeah.
So, God bless you, Miss Jane. I was just thinking I'm parched. Thank you. So we are so grateful. Thank you to the fair
Those people
board
just keep talking.
for getting them booked, because that's a huge deal.
And is that their Thursday night show that they do?
Yes.
Now, I'm just going to have to just call off everything. I'm going to be at the fair all week long because there's so much going on.
There's always so much going on with our fair. We are so blessed to be able to have such an incredible free fair. Only one in the state. So, but before the fair happens, guess what, guys? We have the schedule for Main Street Live.
Uh-oh.
And some of this we already told you guys was happening. We said we weren't confirmed, but we were pretty sure, and we were right. So 2025 lineup. TC Bryant is opening the party again this year.
Yeah.
3rd year in a row. We love these guys. They're incredible. I'm not sure if Miss Jane feels that way all the time about Timmy. But no, they are so great, and I adore them. And then June 13th is JC Cole, like we said, Johnny Cash tribute. He's great. He does the mannerisms, the music. He's a great guy. Then
and JC Cole was the one who opened up
for Waylon Jennings
Jennings band. Yeah.
Yes, which I think is how he got on the radar. I think Joe Harvey took it to them. June 20th, then we're going into Legacy, which is a classic rock band. And then it's back. June 27th, Battle of the Bands.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Ready for war.
I know. I cannot wait to see who the bands are this year. I'm sure we'll find out more about that later, but I am so excited.
I hope it's some local bands.
Well, that's what it is. Battle of the Bands is local. Last year it was Zeno's Ghost, August Lowe's, oh my gosh, Melody's gonna forget it. Hang on. Oh, Ninth Sun, and they won. Oh, I'm sorry, Brian, I forgot. Brian Merritt and his band, Sleep Nation.
Okay.
Woo! Good job, Brian. Good job. I'll give you some caffeine later for that. So that's who it was last year, and Ninth Sun did win, which brings me to the July 4th show. July 4th falls on a Friday this year.
Oh, nice.
And as tradition, Joe Harvey always does the July 4th show, and it's normally the weekend before or the weekend after. It's kind of up to Joe. That's normally left up to Joe which one he wants to do. But this year, July 4th is on a Friday, so he is playing on July 4th. Ninth Sun is opening for him, and the party is moving to the Milner Rec Center. So it will not be on the Security Federal lawn on July 4th. Y'all go ahead and mark that down now so you don't get confused. So it will be Joe Harvey rocking it with fireworks going off, big, huge crowd. Melody will not be there. I'm going to tell y'all now, I don't handle large crowds. And it is a circus mixed with the zoo over there already.
Well, I guess they're going to have the fireworks show then that night.
Yes.
As well.
So the fireworks show with Joe Harvey, it's going to be an incredible night.
So we're supposed to be out of town for the beta convention, and then it I think it finishes up like July 2nd or July 3rd with the leg that we're on. And
so I was going to say I can tell you, but I've got the high school.
We thought about driving up to DC for July 4th. We might just have to drive back home though, because for this,
I'll tell you who puts on a good July 4th show. They put on a good show. I think they still do it, but Stone Mountain, Georgia does a laser light show to music that's just incredible. I have not seen that in years. I may need to put that on one of my trips. But okay, so sorry, back. So mark that down. That is going to be a great show. July 11th. I'm not sure what this is, but color me intrigued. Iconic women of music.
Huh.
I know. So, because that leaves room for a lot of interpretation. Because, I mean, you can go back to Billie Holiday and Ella Fitzgerald, and then you can go into country music and throw in Shania Twain and Patsy Cline, and maybe not Shania Twain. Patsy Cline, I guess you could.
Yeah, Shania Twain's classic now, too.
She's an iconic woman.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's so much room for interpretation, so we can't wait to see what that
exactly means. And while Melly
is
telling you this, if you're watching your screen, this is from our good friends at Sonic, and I'm learning how to do this. They're cool down with floats. These are the specials that they got going on at Sonic. Yeah. Now, somebody was telling me about these floats, how it's got the ice cream in it that gives you that ice cream effect.
The ice cream is not floating on top.
Then it's got a slush.
Swirl.
Yeah, it's swirled in there. And they said they're incredible. So, make sure that you get yours.
Well, maybe that's the treat Brain gets for remembering all the dance.
Hey, that's not a bad treat, Brain.
I know, right?
You're doing all right, Brain. You keep talking and I'll keep showing these things.
Then July 18th. Finally, so excited. And this is one that we had also said that we had heard, but we weren't positive. Finally getting a 90s tribute band. It's called Saved by the Music. Oh, yeah. I don't know anything about them. I'm going to have to look these bands up online later on. And
Saved by the Music.
I know. I love that.
When the teacher teaches class, Oh, I can't remember I'm thinking about the "It's All Right" because
Yeah,
Saved by the Bell,
which started as Miss Bliss.
Oh yes, that's right. That's right. I'm glad they went with Saved by the Bell though.
Yes.
Because
Well, it started as Miss Bliss, and then I don't remember the
I
whole
think
story.
the Mr. Belding was way more of an interesting character than
Yes.
Miss Bliss was.
And then July 25th, closing out the Main Street Live season, will be Soul Sacrifice, which is a Santana tribute. I love that we are getting new bands because it seems to be that every year they recycle the same bands, and they're great. Do not get me wrong, they are great. But I love that we're mixing it up this year because the only duplicates we have are TC Bryant, which is a crowd favorite, Joe Harvey, which is also a crowd favorite, and then the Battle of the Bands, which was a crowd favorite last year. So, and that means that we've got 3 local bands playing. That's awesome too. I love supporting our local bands. So guys, that's just great, and they've got so many wonderful sponsorships. And I'm going to share this post so you guys can actually see all the sponsorships, and there's still room for more. So if you want to sponsor Main Street Live, please give them a call. This is a great call. Give Main Street McMinnville a call. Main Street McMinnville. Sorry. Or reach out to them through Facebook, or just stop by. They're in the back part of the chamber, and let them know, hey, we're all on board with this. I'd like to give y'all some money. I guarantee they won't tell you no.
And hey, so what you're seeing on the screen, guys, while Melody's talking, this is the beautiful thing. This is why having 2 people on is, especially when they can keep the conversation going. I'm fooling around here, but I want to give a shout out to our amazing Miss Tina and let her know that I'm going to try to learn how to do this, Miss Tina, better, where I can just add to the screen and do that. Hey, let's talk about what's going on at the Park Theater tonight, because there's a big show tonight. This is a big show tonight. Check this out.
There's always so much going on.
Watch what I'm about to do. Okay, so I'm going to remove this. I'm going to. I'm going to hit the stop screen. Now, I'm going to go to share screen.
We have learned a lot this week.
Oh, yeah. Kelly, watch out. When you come back.
That Kelly is indispensable, and we miss her.
I know.
I cannot wait for her to come back. I just miss her, period.
But here we go. Look at what we got right there.
Oh, the Traveling McCoys. I'm so sorry.
Yes. That's happening tonight. Well, and we haven't been in our regular home here this week.
Okay, I just want y'all to look. Can y'all see that? That's just April. That's my calendar for April. Y'all, I don't know if I'm coming or going. It's nuts.
So this weekend's a big weekend at the Park Theater. We got the Traveling McCurries, and if you don't know, they are. If you know anything about bluegrass, you're going to hear about the Traveling McCurries. But they're going to be tonight at 7:30, and I don't know if there's anybody opening up for them or not. But still, you still got a chance to get tickets. I would really encourage anybody, especially our bluegrass fans, and they'll probably have a big following tonight.
Because somebody was just upset with me, or was maybe not upset, was expressing to Main Street McMinnville that they were upset that Main Street Live did not have a bluegrass band this year, because that's the roots of McMinnville. And I mean, unfortunately, there's only 8 weeks in the summer. They can only do so much, and they can't make everybody happy. And I'm sure they would love to cover every genre of music, but you just can't. I mean, they also don't have the 80s tribute this year, and they don't have the beach music that they have every year. But here's a great opportunity for you to get that bluegrass. Head to the Park Theater.
Yeah, maybe we'll be able to get this Center Hill Ramblers to come on at some point in time.
They're so good.
I'll tell you, I like Brad Hennessy. He's a good guy.
And Porch Jackers.
With Tim Whitten and the Porch Jackers. Yeah, that now.
We have so many great local bands. How do we keep track of them all?
We're going to start a new thing called the McMinnville Music Minute, and we're going to try to get. And I was working with Justin Neely. He was our guest yesterday.
Yeah,
and he's one of the administrators for the McMinnville. Did you know we have a music store here in McMinnville? I didn't know that they were.
I don't think I did know that.
Yeah, well, it's a boutique or a novelty music store. It's by appointment only, but it's right across from Beauty and the Beard.
Yes, I did know because
so,
my son was going to go in there and look at getting a guitar from there. I did know that. I was like, did I know that? Yes.
But I'm excited to meet the rest of the crew, and we're going to have them on. We might even do a remote from there pretty soon. But we want people to know, hey, who's playing at Mud Bumps? Who's playing at Smooth Rapids? Who's Seth got a band this weekend? Is Joe and Collins River got a band? Who's playing where in McMinnville?
So speaking of McMinnville bands, Wild Blue Yonder, we talked about. I put up a post. They are incredible. It is a family plus a friend who is a family, and they do such a great job. And they've actually played for Second Saturday before, and they've played for the Viola Opry before. But they will be playing.
I love these ladies. They're awesome.
They are so awesome.
With Jana
McClain.
And then you got Bonnie and Amanda and who am I missing? Becky
Collier.
Yeah,
all the Colliers.
All the Colliers.
Why am I not seeing this on her page? Hang on, there's an event coming up.
Oh, they'll probably be at the Potatoes and Pickers.
Thank you. That's what I was going for, the Potatoes and Pickers, and they will be playing there.
April 28th, I do believe, is that date, and it's going to be at 4:00 at St. Matthew's Episcopal Church. The reason I know about this is because I go to it. I've gotten to go to it the last couple of years.
Oh, and this is now the church I'm a member of.
What?
So I will be there. I am so excited for this event because this helps the kids, and I'm hoping that we're going to get somebody from the church. I'm going to talk to them on Sunday to come on and let's talk about what this is, because I mean this is just, they're doing baked potatoes. There's going to be great people playing. Two of our band members are. Two of our band kids are go to this church as well. Actually, it's Jana's son and then Amanda Collier's son,
Samson and Grady. Yeah,
yes, great kids. But yeah, this is going to be great. Stuffed baked potato with all the fixings, with barbecue, pulled pork, or chicken. Thank you for the chicken, and some live music. Bring your instrument and sit in. Everyone is welcome. Tickets are available online or at the door, $15 each, and those proceeds do go to help the youth of St. Matthew's do summer missions at Mountaintop.
I got to get my man Eric Nordine in this.
Yeah, this is going to be a great
remember
event.
The violin player that was playing at the well with Lee and Steve Harvey?
Yes.
That cat needs to be there.
I'm telling you, I'd like to see Mark Harvey come with his upright bass.
Oh, Kevin.
Oh, I was right the first
That's
time.
All right.
Dang gummit.
That's all right. Yeah, I don't know. Getting Kevin to come down is kind of a hard thing, but he's
maybe if we feed him. Kevin, come play for potatoes. That doesn't sound good, does it? That doesn't sound right.
I'll have to get Steve to work his magic.
Well, hey, Steve is a member of the church. I mean, come on, Steve. But I do want to say this, speaking of church, Sunday is Palm Sunday. That is the beginning of Holy Week for Christians, leading up to Easter. And I can't believe Easter's here already. It's crazy.
Look, this year is flying by.
Yes.
And this is one of the later, I guess it's later Easter. I mean, last year we had it in March.
Yes,
so
it
now
was.
It's time to.
Yeah, it fluctuates. But I am also right after church leaving on my trip. And because we have said, so many people ask Kelly, does she really go by herself? Yes, I do. And how does that work? And I'm going to show you. So as soon as I get everything in the car and get situated, I will do a video to show you guys how I exactly do car camping. But I am excited.
I want to see you pull out a gun.
Melody cannot shoot because Melody does not have the arm muscles to shoot a gun, and Melody has auditory processing disorder, which means that would absolutely do me in.
Have you ever seen the movie? Oh,
Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
No,
It's a great movie.
It's it's got Kevin Spacey. It's got
House of
Cards.
Cusack.
No.
Oh, this is a movie.
No, it's a Clint Eastwood movie. It's Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil.
Oh, I love that movie.
You remind me of
I should have known that.
The bird.
Oh,
the emerald bird.
Serena Dawes.
I'm gonna shoot me a man. I'm gonna shoot.
I love Serena. And then he goes,
I can see you pull out your gun like.
And then he goes, is that loaded? And he goes, absolutely. Let's move over here. I love that movie. It's such a great movie.
Oh,
I've done the tour in Savannah and everything. But no, I actually, y'all, you're gonna love this. I have multiple weapons hidden throughout the car, and one is about an 8-inch cast iron skillet that Ben Loman gave me. For being their customer. And I don't cook with it, but I will swing that sucker.
Hey, look, you got to do what you got to do.
I'm telling you. But I really don't think anybody would keep me. I don't stop eating. I pee all the time, and I don't shut up. So I don't think that I'm an ideal candidate.
You'd make a bad hostage.
Well, not only that, I asked too many questions, and I actually did a funny video about this where I had somebody pretend to kidnap me and what it would be like. But I mean, because I'd be like, so why did you choose me? Is it my personality, or did you just think I'm adorable? And then it would be like, tell me about your childhood. Why are we here? What made you choose this life for you? Does your mother know that you're doing this?
Well, we're gonna keep posted. I mean, where in the world is Melanie Cream?
Right. Yes. Yeah. So, but it's going to be good. And I think on this trip, now that everybody's kind of getting used to me traveling, we're going to do a couple of lives, and show where I am. Now, I'm not just staying in Tennessee this time. I'm dipping down into Georgia, which is Tennessee. But I mean, just right there. I'm going whoop, and then back up. But did you know that Ringgold, Georgia, which is right outside of Chattanooga, that is where Dolly Parton got married?
Sure enough.
Yeah, ain't that fun? And they actually have like a whole Dolly Parton festival thingamabob that they do. Yeah.
Well, I tell you, we love us some Dolly around here at Warren First. So.
I'm telling you, she's great. Who doesn't love Dolly?
Oh.
Can you imagine if she came to the Warren County Fair? Holy cow.
Well, hopefully, I hate that we missed her birthday. Her birthday's in January. So we're going to have International Dolly Day next year.
You.
And listen,
she is such a treasure.
It'll be here before you know it. This year has gone by so fast. Well, Mel, I think we're going to wrap it up here.
Yes, I think that they've had enough of us.
I've worked all night, and it's 11 almost 11:40.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That means it's lunchtime and nap time before I have to go again.
That brain treat.
I'm about to go get me a brain treat.
I already stopped by and saw Mr. Steve and them this morning by getting some Sonic, because it's like the only place that I can get like real food at breakfast time. I don't want biscuits and gravy. I want
and I'm the same way. I am not a breakfast food eater. I will eat me a cupcake because it's just a muffin with big dreams.
Muffin with big dreams.
I'm gonna tell y'all. Muffin that believed in itself.
A fancy.
But no, I'm the same way. I will. One of my favorite breakfast foods is couscous.
Oh wow!
Because I mean, it's good for you. It's easy, quick, and easy to fix. Mm-hmm. That's my grits. But I will eat breakfast for dinner. And actually, I just found a recipe for a pancake bake. So instead of making individual pancakes, you pour it into a cake pan and add fresh fruit and bake it in the oven.
Ooh,
and I think that the next time we do breakfast for dinner, it's going to be pancake bake time.
Well, listen, the next time you and I get on together and we dish, I'm going to start pulling up pictures of this stuff that you're talking about. Now that I know how to.
I know, right?
We may have gotten into something very devious, but no. Hey, guys, thank y'all so much for joining us today. I hope you have a blessed weekend.
Make sure to go get you a cupcake from O Sugar.
Go see our friends at O Sugar. Go grab you some coffee at Miss Tina's. Go to Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy. Come over here and see Reese and the gang about getting your building supplies. It's going to be a great week next week. A lot of projects need to be going on while we got the nice weather coming in.
Yes.
Kelly will be back Monday. We Lord willing, if the creek don't rise, is what
the ocean don't rise.
Yeah,
she has to come back.
Yeah, she has to. So
I don't want to be Kelly anymore.
Oh my goodness,
being Kelly is exhausting.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I don't see where she gets the energy from. And then Mom, poor Chris,
Yeah, I know.
Slaughter, we missed. We're proud of you. We haven't heard any of the house setting on fire or anything like that.
Right.
And I know that
no smoke coming from that way. But if you guys get a chance, please go on to the Warren First page, because we talked to Terry Bell, we talked to Tommy Colwell, and we talked to Tracy Reisinger. Anyway, over at the FFA event.
Right.
I mean, Bobby Cox came out. He was out there. A lot of the alumni was out there. It was an incredible morning, and then they went and did a parade over at Hickory Creek for the Hickory Creek kids.
Cool.
So make sure you go and view all of that. It was great. I definitely need to wash my hands.
Hey, TCAP starting, I guess, next week.
Well, my understanding is it started today.
I got a.
I'm not sure. I ran into
message.
Matt's fourth grade teacher, who's now over at Hickory Creek.
Yeah, I got this from the Warren County Middle School. Parents and families, your students have worked hard to prepare for our TN Ready testing, which begins Monday, April 14th.
Okay.
Please encourage your students each day to do their best and give their best effort. Attendance is very important, guys. This really means a lot.
Eat a good breakfast, even if it's just a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It doesn't have to be breakfast food.
No, just do what's comfortable, okay? Attendance is very important during this time and arriving on time each day. We also encourage you to ensure that your students get plenty of rest and eat breakfast either at home or at school to help do their best.
Do not give them energy drinks.
Nah, don't give them a crash. And listen, guys, encourage them, but let them know they got this. They've been working on this all year. They've been taking tests. Don't make this test out to be more than what it is. It's just a test, just like all the other tests.
Do your best.
And so, those are some anxiety relieving measures. I just, hey, you got this. And the thing is, doesn't matter now. Doesn't matter. You've worked all year, so just go do it. All right.
This is it. And every time, I can't do it now because he's a high schooler, but when my kids were little, every time they get out of the car, I tell them, make it a great day. Not have a great day. Make it a great day. And make good choices. And they hated it. but maybe someday in the future they will look back on that and appreciate it. But that's good adult advice to adults. Make it a great day.
And thank you, Warren County Middle School, for sending this out, especially on the Remind app. Monday will be the ELA Subpart 1, and then Tuesday will be ELA Subparts 2 and 3. And then Wednesday will be ELA Subpart 4, Math Subpart 1. No calculator, but then they got Thursday Subpart 2 and Subpart 3 of Math. And Good Friday, no school. All the makeup tests will be on the following Monday, the 21st.
That's a great thing. You have to test all weekend, then you get the weekend off.
Yeah, and then you come back and you do science and social studies on those last 2 days. Yeah. So, guys, hey, it's been a fun week. Woo, Melody.
Kelly, we took care of your baby. We're great babysitters.
Still here. We didn't kill anybody.
No.
And hey,
no.
I think we avoided anything like major.
I think
Thank you, Warren County, for keeping it together while Kelly was gone.
Let's not say it yet. Don't you dare jinx it, because I still got tonight and tomorrow. But guys, join me tomorrow at the high school. It's going to be a great day. Car show, yard sale, events going on, door prizes. Come out and support these kids.
I'm so jealous because I really wanted to see them. But hey,
and then I'll be there. Yeah, so.
Maybe we can swap up. All right, guys, it's been a fun week, but an exhausting week. We love you guys, and hope you have a great weekend. And remember, keep it first. Oh, come on, Brian. Come on. You had